Hey guys, Matt here with Matt's Vintage Video Games. Today, I want to talk to you about talking to people. There's a big problem when you communicate on these websites, because you're basically just putting your words on a piece of paper, if you will, and sending that to somebody for them to read. So when you read something that somebody else wrote, it's up to you to interpret it in your best interpretation. So you got to be careful what you say to people, because you don't know how they're going to interpret that. So when you have a problem with a buyer or a seller on eBay, when you've sold something and somebody has an issue with it, the best thing to do is talk politely, make sense, be clear about the point you're trying to make, but make it in a nice way, and try to come to a good resolution for both sides. See, it's good for everybody if the seller is happy and the buyer is happy, because that's what makes eBay go round. If there was no sellers, there would be no buyers. If there was no buyers, there would be no sellers. So we have to kind of get along, if you will. We need to make sure that we can clarify issues and work together to make sure that we can solve issues. So the best rule of thumb is, list your items correctly, take good pictures of your items, send your items out in a good solid box with lots and lots of packing or bubble wrap or newspaper, whatever you got, whatever you can use, so that the package gets there correctly. Make sure that their address is correct. Print your labels out instead of handwriting them. This is just much easier for everybody. It's easier for the post office to read them. They're scanned quicker. Things move a lot smoother. So that's the way to do that. But just communicate good, with your buyers. So that's the most important thing. Be polite. Be reasonable with people. And understand that most people just want to get their items. Is there scammers out there? You bet. They're out there everywhere. But there are scammers on eBay just as much as there is on Amazon or Facebook, or when you walk down the street and meet somebody. So just be aware of that, but also realize that you've got to try to work with people, even if you think the guy is trying to scam you. Be polite. Try to work it out. If they are a scammer, it's going to end up being quite obvious that they're a scammer. If you say, hey man, no problem, I'll take it back, absolutely, and they don't want to send it back, but they want their money back, probably a scammer. And these guys are everywhere. They're going to be everywhere. You can't do anything about that. The best thing I can tell you is, stand up for yourself. Don't let people take your inventory without paying for it. Don't just jump into giving somebody their money back. If you think that you have a legitimate reason to fight and try to win a case, do it. By all means. Don't let people push you around. It's no different than in everyday life. You got to stand up for your business model. I wouldn't let somebody come in my store and take something and say, well, how about less? No, my prices are very fair, and it's very firm. So, I know I'm giving you a good deal. I know when you buy something from me, you're already getting a good deal. I don't need to give you a better deal, because I know it's already a good deal. And if you don't think it's a good deal, then that's okay. There's all kinds of places out there you can shop. But I'm always trying to give the best deals I can, and I would never just let somebody, offer me less and actually get it. Why would it be any different online? It's just no reason for me to do that. So I thank you for watching. Have a nice day.